Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel English Literature. Today we are going to read The Last Ride Together by Robert Browning, stanza 2. In the first stanza we find that the rejected lover accepts his fate with calm resignation and asks for a last ride. Now he just confesses his desire, and he also gives here enough space for the lady love, enough scope for the lady love that she may accept it or not. Because we find in the last line that you will live for one more last ride with me. With this line we just completed the first stanza one, that you will live means your permission for one more last ride. So if you permit, if you will not blame, that was the phrase there, I can remember, that was the sentence, you will not blame, if you do not consider it improper, and if you give permission, then I am asking for one more last ride with me. So now in stanza 2 we are in suspense that what the lady love is going to say. Will she just accept that or not? So the rejected lover waits in a sort of nervous excitement, we readers too also, to know the fate of his request. And there goes on a struggle in his heart. You will find, we will read the poem, that there goes a struggle. What is happening here? Okay, something is disturbing thing. There is a struggle is going on in his heart. Sorry for the disturbance. That what is going to happen? She is very proud, and at the same time I think she is a bit whimsical or arrogant. So if she rejects the lover, then what will happen? So his very life seems to depend upon that answer. So that struggle is going on inside the lover. Okay, let's go to the poem, then we'll understand it much more. My mistress bend that brow of hearts. So this is line number 12. We'll continue in this way. That line 11 we just finished there, and now it is line number 12. Bend that brow of hers. Now look down. Bend that brow means look down as if she is in deep thought. Bend that brow means looked down as if in deep thought. Those deep dark eyes, deep dark, DD, iteration of D sound, where pride demurs. So demur means object. Demur means object. So what is the pride? Pride here refers to womanly pride. Natural, take the note, natural womanly pride. Demurs, and her pride demurs, object. So the lady love looked down as if in deep thought, and then his natural womanly pride objects. To what? To the proposal. So demurs to the proposal. Proposal of the lover for the last ride. Proposal of the lover for the last ride. So the lover here realizes that a struggle is going on in the heart of the lady love, between her sense of pride and her sense of sympathy or pity for the rejected lover. Now the struggle in the heart of lady love is for two reasons, is between two things, that is, at the one point is her womanly pride, and again her feelings, her sympathy, her pity, whatever you want to term it, for the lover. So her pride demurs, her pride objects to the proposal of the lover, but when pity would be softening through. But the pity she feels for the lover softens her heart. She feels that in spite of the womanly pride, she feels pity. So there is struggle in her heart is going on, but ultimately pity wins. You will find that pity wins in Spenserian sonnet, I think, or Sydney, I cannot remember the line. Astrophel Stella. Sydney, Astrophel Stella. That pity wins, I find. I feel. Am I wrong? You can tell me. I cannot remember properly. I think it is Astrophel Stella. There was the line that pity wins. And pity grace often. That type of line was there. And here finally pity wins. Pity wins and the lady love's heart is softened for the lover. Though her pride prevents her from showing any sympathy, but finally pity wins. And what happened between that time? Between that critical moment, at that critical juncture, fixed me everything while or two. So this line expresses the too much tensed, how much tense the lover is. His intense anxiety is expressed here. So to him, to the lover, her answer is a matter of life and death. And this concept you will find here in this line. With life or death in the balance. So in line 15 and line 16 you will find the tense condition is going on till this word here. We will talk about this word later, but understand this line. Fixed me a breathing while or two. So his breathing is fixed. So her black eye, the lady love's eyes held the lover in a deep suspense for a moment. He's in tremendous suspense. What will be happen? Will she accept or not? For a few seconds, his breathing stopped. With life or death in a balance. So the answer is like a life or death to him. Right. Now the word right. Right means now the lady love gives the permission. The lady love gives the permission. Right. The blood replenished me again. So this word indicates the next action, the next repercussion. The blood replenished me again. Replenished means filled. So he became bloodless, pale, with anxiety. Now when the lady love gave the permission, the blood replenished him again. So Browning here does not describe the details. Just note the dramatic touch. Just note the dramatic touch here. No details is given here. How the lover's last prayer is granted. But by word he is saying that his vivacity brings, again come back. His vivacity comes back. The blood replenished me again. So with this line, we can feel that he was bloodless, he was pale with anxiety, but when the lady love granted his prayer, the blood began to flow through his veins again. So long the lover was in a state of nervous excitement and suspense. And at that time, the flow of blood was also stopped. Fixed me a breathing, no blood was flowing on then, but he was just okay. So the lover was, his blood began to flow in a normal manner. His life was no longer hanging in the balance. It was restored to him again. So life was no longer hanging in balance, and he is restored to life again with the word right. So the word right signifies the change of situation from here to here. My last thought was at least not vain. So now we understand that his last thought means his last prayer. His last prayer for the last ride together. His last prayer for the last ride together, not in vain, means not useless. So he is saying that my last prayer, that is one last ride together, is not rejected. And this is enough for the lover. Though he has not been able to win the love of his beloved, but this last ride together, the last prayer is granted, it is enough for him. I and my mistress side by side. I and my mistress, the rejected lover and the lady love, they are side by side. Actually, the side by side means they are riding side by side. Shall be together, breathe and ride. Shall be together. The rejected lover will enjoy the company of the lady love. Breathe and ride. They will not only ride, but they also feel the breathing of each other. Shall be together and breathe and ride. So the lover can feel the presence of lady love with her breathing. So one day more I am deified. So you can imagine how much she gives priority to this last ride together. Deified means turned to God. Or made godlike. Love is identical with life and infinity. So the poet suggests that the love elevates man to a god. Love elevates man to a god. So for Browning, love is God. The rejected lover would enjoy the company of his love for one more day. They will breathe together, they will ride together, and the lover thinks that the lady has granted him his last prayer and he would enjoy heavenly joy. So this also refers that he will enjoy heavenly joy on this earth. The poet believes that the love, that even earthly love can deify us for a moment, for some moment. So it transmutes the whole being that we reach near heaven through pure or heavenly love. Now the lover, actually this line refers to the great immense joy in the part of the lover. Who knows, the world may end tonight. This line has great significance. Who knows, the world may end tonight. It is a suggestive question. The world may end tonight, so the last experience will remain immortal. If after that last ride together, the world ends tonight, so that last memory, the last moment together will remain as immortal. So the lover considers the possibility of the night being the last night of the world. And when he is in the height of ecstasy, when he is having the supreme moment of love, he longs for the immortality. He even does not care, even if the whole world is going to destroy that night. For him, the moment is very important, just like Porphyry's lover in this case. it can become eternal only if it were to be last moment in life. So how important for him is this last ride together, that the lover even does not care, even if the whole world is going to destroy, even if you and I, the reader, the listener, all are going to destroy, he does not care. He just wants that the last ride will be permanent. It will become permanent to him if the world ends before the ride ends. So the lover has got his fulfillment through love and is deified, and he wants nothing more, and the world may end for him tonight, because he has no importance for the world now, because he has exhausted the purpose of his earthly existence. The last ride is so much important for him. So this line is very, very important and very, very famous in Browning's poems. Who knows but the world may end tonight. It may be that the world may end tonight, but my happiness will be immortal. Is there something that you can feel like that? Who knows but the world may end tonight, but I want to do this? Okay, let's think. I am here also thinking about this, that what can give me such ecstasy, such joy, and can elevate me to the position of God, and I can think that the world may end tonight. Okay, you also think, and if you find any answer for yourself that can elevate you to the position of God, and you can wish for that the world may end tonight, just inform me. I am so eager to know. And till now I can't think anything that can defied me and can just think for me that line, that who knows but the world may end tonight. For anything, I just don't want the world may end tonight. Okay, so with this, today we finish our stanza 1, stanza 2, and next day we will read stanza 3. Thank you for staying with me, and thank you for staying with the crazy lover.